Welcome to the Powers of Mind. I'm Brother Malcolm. I'm an Enlightenism philosopher and author. Enlightenism is working on the power within you. I should say working to achieve the power within you, the great power of God consciousness. God exists in all of us as consciousness. Consciousness is whole, perfect, and complete, colorless, faceless, and formless. Well, it's where when you get into a meditation or you're dealing with a prayer, you will notice that you're in consciousness. You're not familiar, you're not aware of the body. You're aware of the mind. And when you become aware of the mind, then that's what you focus on, is the mind. You focus on cleansing the mind of what others have taught you. But you have to be willing to do the work. You have to be willing to let go of generations of people living and dying around beliefs that were illusory. They were illusory beliefs, struggling for something that's not going to happen. There's not going to be any freedom in the illusion until those in the illusion individually cleanse their minds of the beliefs that created the illusion. Then you will see freedom appear. It will appear in the individuals who will make up the world. But until that time, we cannot just create this illusion about freedom, and freedom becomes an imaginary goal that's never going to be achieved. It's never going to be achieved because societies around the world have already defined freedom. So we in the country where I live, the United States of America, we have defined freedom is the concepts, the beliefs that we have about each other and the system of thought that gives us the freedom. We have the freedom of movement, expression, and so forth and so on. So we believe this is freedom. So when we go into a war, this is what we are protecting, the idea of freedom. And this is the idea of freedom. But the individuals in the society are not free of pain and suffering. They're not free. Many feel oppressed. Many feel abused. Many feel that they're struggling. They're scuffling to make ends meet. They're struggling to do everything in the world. So they don't feel free. My message is focused on the individual freedom. The freedom of the mind. The freedom to go within yourself and discover this God consciousness for yourself. Not just to take my word, not to go and read books about it, but for you to discover it yourself. And to discover it yourself, you must make a commitment to yourself. You must make a commitment to yourself to uplift yourself, to take care of yourself, to be responsible for yourself, be responsible for the beliefs in your mind, responsible for the knowledge that you're using to create those beliefs, to sustain those beliefs. That's something you must do for yourself. You must make a commitment to you, a commitment to you, and to do the work. Do the work of unlearning what somebody else told you about who you are and what you're doing. This unlearning process begins on the inward journey. You must I don't say you must, but if you really, really want to find out something about yourself, folks, you have to go within the mind and not become discouraged after you tried for a week or two and you're looking for all these miraculous results. Don't become frustrated. You got so much stuff in you. I have so much stuff in me. It's taken me quite a while to clean some of it out. Some of you may not have as much commitment within you to illusions as I did. So it may take you a shorter period of time to get to the freedom of mind. I'm talking to the people who resist change. See, we resist change. We want to hold on to what the good old days used to represent. We want to hold on to what people were doing 10,000 years ago, 5,000 years ago, 3,000 years ago, or even 100 years ago, or 50 years ago. And I am talking about letting go. I am talking about creating a new mindset, creating a new person, a powerful person, powerful in every way. That your power just radiate out of your body based upon all of the energy that's flowing from the divine self-knowledge that's coming from you. Everything is possible. Everything is possible in your life because you have the power to help yourself, because you were born with this power, and this power will remain in this form, this body, until it ceases to exist. And it will just decompose back into the earth and be recycled in the earth. Not like in reincarnation. What is it, Brother Malcolm, that you're talking about? I'm talking about when someone comes to you with a problem, whatever the problem is. If you do not have the power in you to recognize what is happening in that moment, then you assume ownership of the problem that the person is bringing you because of the person and the responsibility that you believe you have to helping that person. But when you get the divine self-knowledge, others cannot bring you a problem because you know very clearly that their problem comes from their lack of awareness of a new way to think and live. And all they have to do is let go of the beliefs that they're using to create the problem. Change how you think and live requires a commitment to enter into the inward journey. I talk about this inward journey in all of my books. Why am I talking about it to you today? Because it worked for me and it continues to work for me. I'm not a miracle man. I'm not just talking about something miraculous. I'm talking about hard work and a commitment when everything seems to be all fuzzy, that you have to withstand it, that fuzziness, and plant your feet metaphorically into the consciousness, the God consciousness within you. And the insights from that consciousness, the God consciousness within you, will flow into you. And then you will know on your own, absolutely, without listening to any other person, you will know on your own that the God consciousness exists in you and it's been with you all of your life. But when you were listening to other people, listening to all of the information about how poor you were, how ignorant you may have been, how stupid, how incorrigible or whatever was happening to you as a child, then you began to believe that about yourself. Well, if you can believe that about yourself, then you can change those beliefs by believing that you're a powerful person with a powerful mind. And that is when you will know that you are greater than the person that you're aware of being. I'm Brother Malcolm. Thank you for checking by. See you next time, folks.